Presenting the world of Mike. He builds cool things you'll like. Watch to see what he's doing tonight.
Hi everyone and welcome back to the next build, the DB5 Aston Martin. Now these are the parts that we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing parts number 002A of 002A to F apparently. Now before we just begin, I've tried to disassemble the parts but I'm having some difficulty getting the seats off. Once they're secured into place, once the two seats are put together, they're very difficult to prise open again. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to talk through what's happened so far. So basically, as you know, in the previous video or the one I uploaded before, I actually built the seat before part one, so I've had to sort of refilm it again. So this is basically what we're doing. We're going to be putting together one of the seats for the Aston Martin, and what happens is these are the parts that we've got so far. So as you can see, this is the part that I tried to prise open to show you all. There is a little bit of slight damage there, but there's nothing I can do about that. As I said, once they're in, it's extremely difficult to get back out again. So basically what you did was you had this black seat. They look like this, so two halves together. I managed to get one half apart. And what happens is you have these two brackets that fit into a groove in the bottom of the seat here, and that fits in the other side round here as well. Once you've done that, the next step is to assemble the back. Now what happens with regards to the back, you have this part here. Now obviously this part is the actual back of the you know, the DB5 seat. Now you've got these four parts here, which are four screw holes, but before that you've got this centre hole. Again, before that, what you need to do is you've got two pins on these little brackets here. What happens is this feeds over to the top. One sits in here. Bear in mind that they're two different types of bracket. They're two smaller brackets. As I said, very weird design, but this is probably the design they used back in the days that this car was made. So basically what happens is you have one that slots over here like so, and it fits into this little lovely groove just there, and you fit one over here like that, and we secure that in with a J screw. So these are the screws that we use. It is a sort of like a flat end screw with a head on it, like a rounded protector head. What that does is, if anyone wonders why it's got like this circular pattern going around the screw, it's so that the screw holds into the joint, because if you didn't have that like lip on the screw, it would just go straight through the hole that you're screwing it in and not secure it. So in this case it would go straight through that plastic. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop this through here and we're going to secure that into position like that. Okay, so that's going to be screwed into position into the back of the seat. I'm going to bring that right down. Apologies for the slight light darkness there. We have got a hurricane over here called Storm Kiara apparently. It was so bad it actually knocked one of my figures on the floor. Now bear in mind that this was standing on the windowsill. I don't know how it happened because the window was closed and it must have blown from underneath the front door, and it's yeah, it's broke, so I'm now got to pay out again for that unless I can salvage it. But yeah, so there is a storm in the UK at the moment. So once that part's in, we then secure this part over here, and that part secures into this part here. So this again is secured in with a J screw, which we've got over here. Okay, so this is the part here, and that will be secured into position like so, and you just screw that down like that. Now once again, this isn't available in the UK at the moment. This one comes from a friend that I have in America, so I import it from America. So we'll just screw that down like so, making sure that the screw is nice and straight, because you need it straight for that to go in. Okay, so that's going to be secured in like that. So then once you've got that effect, so you've got the screw here and you've got the other screw over there secured into position, just give it a lovely little, make sure that it's nice and tight, and then all you need to do to pop this on is you've got 4 locating pegs there, as you can see, 4 locating pegs like that. I know the light is not that good today because of the hurricane and that, but what we're going to do is we're going to pop that so that they locate onto these 5 pegs here, and basically you want the curved section here facing the top of the seat. So basically that is what that's going to look like. That's going to feed into position like that. As you can see, there is a little bit of damage where I tried to get the seat off, but I failed to get the seat off. So as you can see, once that clicks in, it's very hard to get open again. That's fine because you're not going to see it. It's going to be sitting in the car like that. So as you can see, that is the seat itself. You've got some great articulation there. You can move it forward and back. It's a nice plastic seat. As I said, it would have been nice if they could do it like the DeLorean seat where you've got that sort of spongy, leathery appearance, but you've got to remember that this car was made way back quite a few years ago, so obviously they do have different designs. As I said, I've never come across a bracket that looks like that before, and then like this smaller bracket here, but they've done a really good job on this. I really like the articulation. Just to let you all know, obviously there is another section that we're going to be covering next Tuesday, because obviously this has to come from America, and there are you know, I think it takes roughly about 3 weeks to get here, so I'm breaking the magazine down into 3 sections. Next Tuesday will be the bulletproof screen, and that's going to be looking like that, which I believe you've already seen. So what am I talking about? Because I showed that in issue 1, so totally ignore that. The next video will be in probably about a month's time now, because obviously I've got to get it over from America, so we will pop in a replacement video for the Tuesday slot. Please be advised that due to air cancellations, the GTR is just literally left America today, so there will be a slight delay. We're hoping it'll be here by Friday, but overall, let me know what you think of this lovely vehicle. It is absolutely fantastic. What I will say is, I need to go back over my videos, but I don't remember showing the, I don't think I showed you the rotating number plate, so I'll have a look at that. If we haven't done that, then that will come up next Tuesday, but if not, we will do that next Tuesday. If I don't upload the DB5, then you know that I've already filmed it. So I hope you like that. Please let me know what you think of this so far. It's absolutely brilliant. Really love the little seat there. And it's quite interesting because it sits like that. So it's like this little gap underneath. Like you can see like this little gap that feeds. As you can see, if I was to put if that's sitting down like that, you've got like this gap that feeds under here. So, wow, that's interesting. I may even carpet it, I don't know. But I hope you like that video. Please remember to like and support and let me know what you think. And I'll see you very soon for another Build the James Bond DB5. Take care, bye-bye.